Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome to my sugarcane farm. This is one of my favorite builds that I've done. Usually, whenever I say that, it's just because it's one of the most recent builds that I've done. But I am very, very happy and with what I've done here, and I think you guys will enjoy as well. So here on the outside, the theme for this, as you can see, is very, very stone, very, very castle-y, and I think Minecraft lends itself to that theme very, very well. But what I've done here, a little bit of context, I have this village here, I have this kingdom, I have this city, whatever, and right here is our wheat farm, and this is a wooden theme in and of itself. So what I wanted the sugarcane farm to be is I wanted to be a little more fancy, a little bit more structured than this one. You know, this is, so I've elevated it a little bit, I've made some stairs coming up to here, almost as if this guy, whoever owns this, you know, I don't know, whatever background story you want to make up, is looking down on this other guy. This guy's at ground level, this one is above everybody else. He is above, and we walk in, and he can come outside and he can harvest his sugar cane in front of everybody in front of this tower. One of my favorite things that I've done is I've added the Podzol right here. Podzol really does a great job at like kind of showcasing leaves, pine cones, dead leaves, kind of on the ground. And I think that looks very, very good, especially with the iron fences right here, which is, in my opinion, just adds to the effect of a castle-y, dungeon-y feel, which I was going for. And I'm quite happy with it. I used dark oak for the roof, as well as the floor and the ceiling, which is something I'm not quite comfortable with, but I think it worked out nicely here. It's a very simple build, well, sort of simple. We'll get to the secret hidden underground part, which I know you guys are waiting for, and probably were attracted to when you started watching this. But we have a window here. It's not like a functional window, you can like walk through it and stuff, but it looks nice. It looks nice. It has a nice little circular theme to it, which I think is great. It's a very simple room, you know, here's some chests for that, sugar, paper, whatever. Speed potions, this is speed 2, this is speed lengthened to 8 minutes, and this is the standard potion of speed. And we have some brewing stands over here. We have quite a bit of ingredients over here, so we are all set there. More brewing stands, some flowers, some greenery in here to kind of give this place a little bit of color. And we come out here, and this is my favorite. You guys can't see it quite well here, but we have this very, very efficient, let's see if we can jump on here, sugarcane design. You can see it is like a knight's move in chess. You go 2 down over 1, 2 down over 1, just for the max efficiency, I guess you can say, for the sugarcane placement, and it does fairly good. The max harvest of this little outside area right here is going to be about, I think it's a stack and 54, which is great for a very passive, very kind of common sugarcane farm. But if you know me, I'm not one for passive and subtle. You know, I like the big, the massive, the insane amount, which is why we have this button right here. This button, as you can hear, is going to open up this crafting table down here to a secret, hidden, underground area. This is the exit, which we will see later. But down here, you can see we have the purple blocks and the quartz columns right here, which is beautiful. Down to this secret area where we keep more sugarcane. That's right, we have more sugarcane down here. This little entrance area is more storage. We have 2 rows or columns of chests. So we got 4 chests, 2 double chests full of sugarcane potential, 2 chests full of sugar potential, and paper potential, book and bookshelf potential to store there, which is really great. We went with obsidian, quartz, and this very clean, very sterile, very stale, very polished, clean, untouched theme for this room. For the storage room, we have an ender chest up there. But for each of these 3 different sections, they are the same identical design, but as you can see, they are themed drastically different. They are thematically different, but structurally the same. These are the same designs, just replicated 3 times throughout here. We have this back wall panel with a different sort of a smooth with different, in this case it's smooth sandstone and orange clay. For here it's andesite and polished andesite. For here it's smooth sandstone and sand. We have different wood for each one. We have spruce and an oak here. We have dark oak and dark oak right there. And we have spruce wood as well as this beautiful brown clay, which I think is quite fantastic. We went with the red sandstone, the stone, and the regular sandstone right here, which I think is really, really good. I really quite like it. We could have gone with some other designs, some more different stone, some wood, some very, very heavily wood design. But, you know, I like these 3 different areas. It's very hot, and then it's very kind of nature-y, and then it's kind of weird, kind of mesa-y, which is really quite nice, temple-y almost, in my opinion. And we have these little areas where the obsidian, the clean, the polished quartz kind of separates and, you know, really gets a good feel for going into a different region. It's almost like going through a portal where it's just like, bam, you're in a new region, bam, a new different area, which is quite nice. I really quite like it, and it's really nice. Each of these areas right here, same design, like I said before, you go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1 for the sugarcane water placement. Each of these little pads gets us about, actually it's not about, it is exactly 3 stacks of sugarcane. I didn't plan it out. I just kind of like it happened that way with how much I went out, how wide I went with it. So 3 stacks each, which means 9 stacks per harvest of this, which is 1 full row right here. So after 3 harvests, we were getting a full chest of sugarcane, which is absolutely fantastic, and I love it. The ceiling design, again, I wanted this bottom area to feel very artificial, in the sense that it is natural, it is stuff you would find in the world, but you know that it's not real. You know it's not generated. It's artificial, it's man-made, it's not generated by Minecraft standards, as I've said before. And to do that, I went with the quartz and clay on the top to feel very, very clean, to feel almost like a greenhouse where you're getting this artificial lighting from up top, and it's very out of place. You can see right here, this quartz doesn't really blend with this wood and sandstone. You can see there's a hint. There's just a hint of, hey, this is clean. This is man-made. This is not real. You know, you have a little bit of sandstone here. You got a little bit of stone here, just to kind of help with that little bit of hue, the little taste of the natural world. But you're reminded, hey, this is something you built. This is something that you built to kind of grow these crops in an artificial way. And I think that's a very cool way of going about it. And I'm quite happy with it. There's no redstone, not a lot of redstone to show you guys. We have jack-o'-lanterns hidden underneath here. The lighting was fun. It's just redstone lamps here and there, some sea lanterns and stuff. Took a lot of quartz, had to go quartz caving again. But other than that, that's really about it. I love this design. We've got some glowstone back here. We've got a crafting table. I love the purple blocks. I love 1.9. These purple blocks, the purple, and here the obsidian accents. It just looks really nice. One of my favorite views is back in this corner where you can see kind of all 3 of these different areas kind of come together and really blend really, really well. And I think that's quite nice. So I like that. I think it looks good. And this looks like almost a capsule. You can see them coming down the ladder in this sort of capsule that's sealed off from these different areas, almost quarantined, which is a cool little effect that you get, a nice little feel. And of course, back up here, we get the pillars up here. And I like this little design. Oh, and if you go down here, you can see that is a hay bale. 1.9 again. The hay bale actually saves you. We can fall down here without Feather Falling 4 on, which I do have, without Feather Falling 4, and we can survive with like 2 hearts damage, which is great because this is like a 30 or 40 block drop from up here. In these half slabs, you can go up against these half slabs and still get all the way down there, which is nice. And to get out, because this closed behind us, all we need to do, run over this pressure plate. Oh, it's gonna smash our face. Okay, we did it. We made it. Cool. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't want to bother with you, beautiful people. But yeah, that's it. That's our sugarcane farm. Hey. We don't need you in our lives. That's our sugarcane farm. It's a very small, very simple, very easy build, and took me a while to do it because it is a very big, massive area. But I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, like the sugarcane farm. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did, and until the next absolutely beautiful Minecraft morning, I will catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.